Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Up From the Dirt and this is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, the demo. And that is definitely not a Ford Focus. I'm pretty excited about this game because I am a car guy and also a gamer. I used to be a mechanic. I was a Toyota technician for a while. I went to college, got a degree in automotive technology. The 2018 version of this game I logged several hours into and I really enjoyed it. So needless to say, I was stoked when I found out they were going to be releasing a new title this year. Now, I don't know how much they're going to have changed from the 2018 version, but I guess there's a little tutorial here at the beginning. So let's make our way through this and then hopefully they'll have some more stuff we can dig into. Let's get into it. All right, open the hood. Whoa, this thing is rusty. It looks brand new. Okay. Take off the reservoir cap. Dump in some juice. Okay, those bubbles, that means it's full. Good to know. Get out of that. Lift the car up. What else are we doing? Gonna drain the oil. Okay. Car lifter A. Holy shit. Use oil drain to get rid of the old oil. I'll send it back. Click on suspension. Okay. Click on suspension. Click on suspension. Ah, there we go. Take off the old oil filter. Done. Or mount mode, put on the new oil filter. Ooh. Okay, lower the car down. Click on engine. We're just gonna wait for the bubbles to come out of the bottom of the funnel here. And there they are. So that's good and full. Right wheel suspension. Take off the wheel. Okay. Approach the tire changer. Pick separate parts option. Separate parts option from the pie menu. Select wheel that you want to separate. I only have the one. Does it automatically? Take it off of there. Install. I gotta put a tire on it before I can balance it. Noted. Balance it up. Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay. You gonna put it back on? Wait. Hold on a second. I think. Oh my god, you can sprint. Oh, I'm gonna save so much time. You couldn't sprint in the last one. Put the wheel back on. Click on left front wheel. Take off wheel. Take off sway bar link. Okay. Take off shock absorber. Approach spring puller. Pick separate part option from pie menu. Already did that. We'll separate it. Select join part option. Okay. I'm gonna put on a brand new spring. And that's it. Everything else can stay rusty. Oh, it's so nice to be able to sprint. Throw the new spring and shock absorber on. All right. Our status, order summary. It looks like we're done. All right, so that's a basic tutorial complete. What else do we have to get our hands dirty in here? Welcome in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 demo. In this demo, we would like to show some new features. Demo includes 2 missions, which introduces 2 new cars. The Salem GW500, the Sakura Supra. I wonder what that is. Additionally, you'll get your hands dirty with your own Valsin 2040. Fully upgraded garage with new open plan. Some tools are locked. Available tools, repair table with new minigame. Wheel balancer and wheel changer with new minigame, which I think is what we just saw on the wheel balancer there. And the spring puller. Okay. So now we're going to start a real job, I guess. I wonder, can I walk out into the street? Can I get hit by a car? No. Stops me. Stops me short. Alright. Let's head in. We're gonna check the phone. So this is the car we just worked on. Oh, i4 dual overhead cam 4x4. So this is definitely not a Ford Focus RS. Definitely not. Take order? Okay. This one's orange. Okay. Move the car. What do we gotta do on this turd? Okay. So we mark these. Now, if it's like the 2018 version, I'll be able to pull up my tablet and buy all of these things. I need to add them to my shopping list. That'll make things a whole lot easier. So we need at least 2 brake discs ventilated for the front, and I guess we're just pad slapping the rear. So we need 4 sets of brake pads, 4 ignition coils, needs both outer tie rod ends. What are they doing to this poor car? A SERP belt, 4 spark plugs, and 2 wheel bearings. So I'm gonna go into my tablet and get the things that I remember. I need 4 sets of brake pads, 2 ventilated brake discs, spark plugs. I need outer tie rod ends. It'd be under suspension. Outer tie rod ends. 2 wheel bearings. Wheel hub bearings times 2. And spark plugs. Go to engine. Spark. Alright, so spark plugs are not in this store. Clear search. Is there a different store maybe they're in? Electronics. Ah, here they are. Okay, we need 4 spark plugs. 4 ignition coils. He needs a serpentine belt. And I can't remember which one it was. I4. Let me go back. Serp. I4 single overhead cam. Serpentine belt A I4B. Serpentine belt B I4B. I don't remember which one I needed. So let's put it up in the air. We will do the brakes first. I'm going to raise it up to the next one. Take the wheel off. Take the caliper off. Pop the pads off. Take the rotor off, and it needs wheel hub bearings. Pop the axle out. Oh. Is it stuck? Oh! Oh, it's got penetrating oil. Oh, that's awesome. And we'll take the wheel hub bearing out. Switch over to part mount, put the new wheel hub bearing in. Pop the axle back in. Put the new rotor on, new pads. Slap the caliper back on it. Oh, we gotta do the outers first. Now I'll throw the wheel back on. Get started on the other side. Oh, we got another stuck one. Hit it with the WD. Is it definitely not WD-40? Let's do the outer first. Caliper, pads, rotor, axle, pull out the bearing, the axle back in, rotor, pads, caliper. What are we missing? I forget something? I never put the outer back on. Okay. Pop the wheel on. Right, let's pop to the back, do the rear pads. over to the other side. One thing I noticed about this game straight away is the music in it, like out of the box, super loud. Super loud. I had to turn it down immediately. The pads on. Okay. It's like everything down here. So I'm gonna do the spark plugs and coils. Pop those bad boys out. Arm out, we'll throw the new plugs in. Okay, we had to do a belt on this, and apparently it's not actually the serpentine belt, it is the timing belt. So that's a pretty important distinction, but we can take care of this. Alright, idler roller A. Pop that out, and we'll take the belt off. Take the crank pulley off. Now we can take the cover off. See what belt it is. That is serpentine belt A I4B. I'm gonna take the tensioner off first. Take it all the way off. Serpentine belt A I4B. So go back into the tablet. Make that purchase real quick. We'll throw this back on. Put the tensioner back on. Cover back on. Crank pulley. The actual serpentine belt. Idler roller. Tighten that up. All right. I think that was everything on the list. We'll check it. That's it. That was everything. Additional tasks. What is this? Change brake fluid. Change power steering fluid. And refill windscreen fluid. I'm assuming that means washer fluid, so pop that off. Fill this bad boy up. Glug, 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 glug. Okay, that's full. All right, so there might be a additional tool. Drain tool, okay. Ah! Well, let me do this one as well. Ooh, okay. Or unmount. Fill her up. Is that max? I don't want to overfill the thing. I hope that's good. Fill the power steering fluid up. I can't see that. Oh, there it is. And that looks good. Okay. So does that mean we are done with this car? Shut the hood. Additional tasks are done. Finish order. We're good. We can send this thing down the road. Get it out of my bay. Alright. Go back to the phone, see if we got anything else. Oh, the Sakura Supra. Look at it in all its glory. I wonder what it could be. Take order. Ooh. What happened to this thing? Is that a Supra, bro? You know, it's funny. Everybody loves these things. I've never understood it. They're huge. I've always liked my cars a little bit smaller. I will say that the interiors are amazing in these cars. Like the actual Supras. I don't know what it looks like in here. Can I crouch? Oh, I can crouch. Can I get in? Oh, I can. Oh, this looks nothing like a Supra, really. That's okay. Close enough. But the way the Supra dash sort of like wraps around and feels like a cockpit, it's really awesome. But I mean, the 2JZ is iconic, legendary. One of the best engines ever made, for sure. But the Supra itself just never really spoke to me that much. Alright, what does she need? So we'll mark everything so it's all highlighted when we pull it into the shop. Oh, this thing needs a lot of work. Alright, belt tensioner, i6 dual overhead cam BU2T. 2 sets of brake pads. Serpentine belt A and B. 6 spark plugs. Water pump. Sway bar end links. Needs clutch work. Alright, let's move this puppy into the shop. Throw her up in the air. Alright, I know that it needs a bunch of timing components. So, start popping the clutch fan off. Okay, the tensioner. I think it needs a tensioner. Serbell B. Water pump pulley. Crank pulley. Oh, we got another stuck one. Let's spray it. Okay. Water pump. Take this idler roller off. It definitely needs one of those. Alright, so now this, now a lot of this highlighting is starting to get in the way. So let's clear this stuff out. Now we can see this stuff a little bit better. Timing cover off. Move up here. Take the throttle off. Oh, gotta spray it. Take the fuel rail off. The intake manifold. Another stuck one. use the fuel filter on there for now so I don't forget it later. And while we're under here, I'll change these spark plugs out. What do we need to take off first? Idler roller B. Cert belt, aka timing belt. These two cam gears need to be replaced. Water pump. Did it say the water pump needs to be replaced? Oh no, I forgot to drain the fluid. Curses. I'm supposed to drain the radiator. Okay. Okay. So we needed both serpentine belts, the water pump pulley, both cam gears, spark plugs, idler roller B. Okay. Both these serp belts, cam. So the cam gears, need 2 of those. Water. Get the water pump pulley. Need 1 of those. I6 dual orbit cam BU2T. That's the one we need. We got both the serp belts, both cam gears, water pump pulley, idler roller B, and spark plugs. Idler roller B. I think it was B. I hope it was B. Alright, so we'll go back. Go to electrics, get the spark plugs. Throw those spark plugs in first. Make sure we're clicking on the brand new ones. Okay, throw the coils back on. Oh, I forgot the fuel filter. Alright, that's all back on. Idler roller B. Ah. Okay. That's the one that needed to be new. Oh, belt tensioner. Clutch fan back on. And that's all that sorted. Gotta get this fuel filter off. Get the oil filter from the bottom. Oh, almost forgot the throttle. Change brake fluid, change coolant, refill windscreen fluid. All right, let's take care of that. Okay. Pop that off of there. Glug, glug, glug. Wait for the bubbles. There's the bubbles. Okay. So that's done. It said it needed brake fluid. Changed. That's all drained out. I can't see the max level, so that looks good. Okay. It's not like I needed to drain it. I already dumped it all over the floor. That looks good. Leave some room for expansion. Okay. Now, what else did he need? An oil change. All right, we're done with the additional tasks. Lift it all the way up. Drain it out. Send it back. Oh, I forgot to buy an oil filter too. Okay. So that's that set and sorted. We gotta pad slap the front. Spray. Okay, pad slap the front. I need pads. Sway bar front end link A and front sway bar B. And 2 rubber bushings. Ooh, jazzy. There's front sway bar B and end links A. Two rubber bushings. Hop over to brakes, get the pads. Okay, was there anything else I needed for the front? Don't think so. So, what do we gotta do? Pull front brakes off. Throw the pads in. Get that sway bar links off. We'll take this rubber bushing out. Let's throw the new one in quick. I never bought them. What an idiot. Did Did I really only just buy one of them? I did, I only bought one of them. Oh, gotta take the wheel off first. Just throw these pads in quick. Oh, it's stuck. DW04. Definitely not WD-40. The opposite, in fact. Put the brand new sway bar in. Match it with the brand new links. Put this wheel back on. Throw this wheel back on. You should not tighten wheels like that, by the way. Always go in a star pattern. But this is a video game, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so we just need rear spring caps and a rear springs and a rear sway bar B. So we'll go rear springs. Make sure we get 2 of these this time. 2 of these. Rear sway bar B. Only need 1 of those. Okay. Brand new spring in. Brand new cap. Ooh, we got 2 stuck ones here. Take the old sway bar out. Put the new links in. Well, the old links back in. Wheels back on. Okay, now we can move on to the fun stuff. Let's take this drive shaft out. Give it a spray. Oh, I gotta take the starter out. Can I get it from down here? Nope. We'll go over here. We'll take the starter out. Another stock bolt. Gotta get rid of the spray. I'm gonna run out of this spray. Do I have to drain this transmission out? What do you think? Maybe a drain, I don't know. So it just needs the release bearing. Gotta hit it with the spray. And the clutch plate itself, I think. Does it need the flywheel? No. We'll pop into the shop. Clutch release bearing. Clutch plate. Pop that back together. I'm a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit out of practice. Normally what I would try to do is buy everything that I need all in one shot, but it's been a while. All right, so we got the transmission back in. We gotta throw this drive shaft back in. Can you bring me over there? Can we? Gotta do it from here? Okay. We have the longest go-go gadget ratchet. There we go. It's a lot of extensions. All right. So that's back in. All right. We're gonna fill this bad boy up with oil. Did I change the fuel filter? I did. Okay. Fill it up till it bubbles. And bubbles. Okay, we're done. It's good and full. I'm gonna check the dipstick. Looks good. Okay. Now we'll check our list here. All the parts are done. Change oil, additional tab. We're done. Send it down the road. Done and dusted. I wish I could wash it. Can I wash it? Cars Inc. I never put the fuel rail back in it. It's not gonna run. All right. I never put the starter back in it. I used to be a mechanic. I used to be a mechanic. I used to be a mechanic. Jesus. Worst mechanic ever. Now are we done? We're done. We finished it. That is it for the demo, I guess. However, there is a Volvo outside, which I think belongs to me. Can I bring it in? I can bring it in. So what I think I'll do is I will go through this and give it a full restore for as much as it'll let me. But I don't think I'm going to do that in this episode. I think I'm going to stop it here, and I think I'm going to do another episode where I fully restore this Volvo. So stick around, hang out, and that'll be coming soon. But for right now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done that yet, you should do so, and I will catch you in the next one where I fix up this Volvo. See you later.